Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled in the mountains, there lived a wise old monk named Ananda. He was known far and wide for his profound teachings and gentle demeanor. People from all walks of life sought his guidance, hoping to find solace and enlightenment. One day, a young and arrogant man named Ravi arrived at the village. He had heard of the monk's wisdom and decided to challenge Ananda's knowledge, believing himself to be superior in intellect. Ravi approached the humble monastery, determined to prove his intellectual prowess and undermine the teachings of the revered monk. As Ravi entered the monastery, he found Ananda sitting calmly under a Bodhi tree, surrounded by his disciples. Ignoring the serene atmosphere, Ravi arrogantly posed a series of complex philosophical questions to the monk, expecting to expose flaws in his wisdom. Ananda listened patiently, his eyes filled with compassion. He realized that Ravi was not genuinely seeking knowledge, but rather attempting to boost his own ego. Instead of engaging in an intellectual debate, Ananda smiled warmly and shared a simple story. Once, in a vast forest, there was a tall and magnificent tree. Its branches stretched wide, providing shade and shelter to countless birds, animals, and insects. The tree was revered by all for its generosity and nurturing spirit. One day, a tiny ant crawled up to the tree, filled with arrogance and self-importance. It proclaimed, "I challenge you, great tree, to prove your worth and superiority to me. I doubt your significance in this vast forest." The tree, unruffled by the ant's audacity, gently replied, "Dear ant, I do not need to prove my worth to anyone. I stand tall, providing shelter, nourishment, and a home to all beings. My purpose lies in serving and giving, not in seeking validation or comparison." The ant, taken aback by the tree's humble response, realized the depth of its wisdom. It lowered its head in humility and gratitude, recognizing that greatness is not measured by superiority or pride, but by acts of kindness, compassion, and selflessness. As Ananda concluded the story, a profound silence filled the air. Ravi, humbled by the simplicity and depth of the parable, felt a shift within himself. He understood the message behind the story, the importance of humility, kindness, and selflessness. Ravi's arrogance melted away, replaced by a newfound respect and admiration for the wise old monk. From that day forward, Ravi became a changed man. He dedicated himself to the study of Buddhism, seeking not to challenge or prove his intellect, but to cultivate compassion and wisdom within his own heart. Inspired by the lesson of the wise tree and the teachings of Ananda, Ravi embarked on a path of spiritual growth, striving to make a positive impact in the lives of others. The story of the wise tree and the arrogant ant served as a reminder to all who heard it that true greatness lies not in intellectual superiority or egoistic pride, but in acts of selfless service, humility, and kindness. It taught them that the path to enlightenment and inner peace begins with embracing these qualities, fostering compassion for all beings, and letting go of the illusion of self-importance. And so, the timeless moral of this Buddhist tale continues to guide and inspire seekers on their own spiritual journeys, reminding them of the transformative power of humility and selfless love.